Hello everyone, my name is Aierke Myrzabayeva and this is a presentation of my research paper the topic of my research paper is the role of Python in learning programming. So first of all, let me start with a table of contents. Here I have, in the first slide, I have abstract, then introduction part, literature review part, methods and methodology part, results and conclusion part. So let's start with the abstract. Nowadays, most software developers construct programming languages to give instructions to our computers, and each of these programming languages is written by using several lines of codes, many lines of codes, and these lines of codes can be used to build software programs, mobile applications, user interfaces, and etc. So here in my research paper, we first of all we defined that students in programming engineering faculties mostly complain that they find the programming difficult. They are unable to code successfully in their introductory programming classes, and as a result, there is a high level of dropouts and retakes. So here in our paper, we define Python as a good programming language for beginning programming, because Python programming language facilitates the quick creation of effective apps. Also, it's simpler than the other programming languages, and in Python, it's easy to write the code in the white space. Also, there is no static type of checking, and also Python has been shown to increase students' interest in programming by making it more enjoyable and more simple or simpler. And the next part is introduction part. Here in introduction part, we have written some information, some facts about Python programming language, and also we have defined the aim of this paper. And aim of this paper is to compare the results of students who are studying Python as their first programming language, and with the students who are studying the Java. Also, we have shown the differences between Java, C++, and Python programming languages, and we have defined the advantages and useful features of Python. And we will try to compare the data from the results of midterms. So the next part is literature review part. Here we have two sections, and in the first section, named as Python as a programming language, we have written the features of Python and useful facts, information about this Python programming language. And in the second section, which has the name difference between programming languages, we have given some more information about Python and also about Java and C++, how they work, also where when these programming languages were defined, and like this. So the next part is methods and methodology part. And here we have also two sections. In the first section, we have compared the most famous function, most famous code, hello world code in three programming languages, in Java, in C++, and in Python. And here is a photo the tables of these codes. And as you can see here, in Python, we only use one line of code, while in Java and in C++, we use 4-5 lines of codes. And for the beginners in programming, it will be easier to learn by heart how to code in Python than rather than in Java and in C++. Because as you see here in Java and in C++, we first of all we should define some classes, some functions in the beginning, and then we can write, and only then we can write the code. So the next section is comparing the languages in inheritance. So here also we have provided 3 tables. First table is Java in inheritance, then C++, then Python. And also here, you can see here that in Python we use more in Java and in C++, we use more lines of codes than in Python. And in Python, it's easier to understand. There is just some variables and some functions and the name of these functions. As you see here, we have 2 classes and the functions of these classes, while in C++ and in Java, first of all, we install the how can we say install the function, then define the class name, then variables, and also and then we can just write the function. And also in this function we should use the other variables, so it will be more lines of codes than in Python. And the fourth part is results of our experiment. Here in this part, we have compared the results of the Java and Python midterms for the from the data of third course students. And here we have 3 tables, and in the first table, which color is blue, the results of Java class were given, and the red is the Python, and the yellow is also the Java class. And here we should also notice that in our university, the information systems and computer science students study Java as a first programming language, as a beginning programming language. And but the faculties, specialties like math and computer modeling study Python as a first programming language, and this blue and yellow results is this from information systems and computer science students results, and the red one is math and computer modeling students results. So the last is our conclusion part. And in conclusion part, we can say that nowadays many of the educational institutions in the world use Python to educate the students the fundamentals of programming, and teach their own programs. And as a result of this fact, we can say that Python is a good choice for teaching programming to the beginners, because by this Python they can quickly test their hypothesis by using command line. And also here the interpreter includes a wonderful assistance feature that regularly serves as a reminder. Also, the basic Turtles package, which provides a very basic interface for sketching, is well liked by students. Also, these beginners in programming, students, children can easily understand basic claims like cycles and circumstances. Um, so, in conclusion, we can say that Python will be a good choice for the beginners. And here in experimentation phase, we have compared, as I said before, we have compared the final grades of classes of third course students. And that's all. And here we have reference part, the materials which I used while writing my research paper. So thanks for your attention. Goodbye.